Welcome everyone. Today we're going to discuss on AI. Can we develop a class of hybrid model which physics based model are combined with machine learning to enable new theory guided data learning tools? Establish a toolbox of available data driven modeling approach. Develop framework for combining physical based and data driven models. Demonstrate improved physical consistency, reduced error for hybrid approach. The physics-based view. We have a good understanding of the physical system. We are able to describe it mathematically and can produce theoretical predictions of system behavior. Hybrid model, analytical model, empirical model, AI-based model, numerical model. The data science view. We have no direct theoretical knowledge about the system, but we have a lot of experiment about the system, but we have a lot of experiment data on how it behaves and can learn the physics and the make predictions. Why need machines learning when we already have physics based model, and vice versa? Theory and practice often diverge based on real environment, and solving physical based model in practice can be complicated and time consuming, and the computational cost of gathering data for machine learning model can be prohibited. The needed of theory guided data science. Artificial intelligence, computer-based system. Computer systems simulate human intelligence process, including learning, reason, self-corrections. Cognitive computing finds solutions in the complex situation where answer may be ambiguous and uncertain. Strong versus weak AI. Machine learning, computer system that learns by the general data example without relying on rules-based programming. Supervised, unsupervised, and the reinforcement learning, deep learning, large neural network and the huge amount of data, certain hierarchy of the model which allow computer to learn complicated concept by building them out of similar ones. Machine learning algorithm by learning style. Supervised learning, learn model from liberal training data. Learn model from the liberal training data. Classification, chart predictions, training, label training data, machine learning, new data predictions and pitch. Regression analysis predictions, continuous outcome based on the relationship between predictors, variables and continuous responsible variables. Machine learning algorithm by learnings employ a system that improve its performance based on interactions with the environment. Agents uses reinforcement learning through interaction with the environment to learn a series of actions that minimize the reward signals measured by a reward function. Unsupervised learning explores structures of the data of extract meaningful information about the guidance of the no outcome various of reward functions. Cluster organize data into meaningful subgroups. Uh, Dimensionality reductions compress data into smaller dimension substance while retaining most of the relevant information. Roadmap for building machine learning, featuring exact and scaling feature selections, dimensionally reduced sampling, model selection, cross-validation, performance metrics, hypermarket optimization. Uh, Neural network. Perception, the MCP neural algorithm automatically learns the optimal way to be multiplied by input features will fire the neural or determine the output. The activation functions of the perceptions convert the net input z is equal to w minus x into binary outcomes to discriminate between two linear spreadsheet class. Perception learning initials weight to 0 and small random variables for rich training samples. Computer outcomes UI simulations update weight. Key difference perception. User contribute value outcome from linear aviations functions to the computer the model error then update weights rather than the binary class. Quarta is similar to the step functions can be used to prediction class level. Minimize cost functions with gradient descent. Supervised ML record defines an objective function of a cost functions to be optimized during the learning process. For lanes, the cost of functions to the weight can be sum of sequence error. The greater descent optimization algorithm can be used to find the weighted that minimize the cost functions to classify the input sample. Finding a goal learning rate and for optimal coverage after record experimental. Select different learning rates. Finding a good learning rates and for optimal coverage often record examination. Python machine learning unlock deeper insight into the machine learning with the vital guiding to cutting edge. Theory versus data in model. Data science model can be parameters values for theory constant outcome of data model. Characteristics of the theory guideline model: space of the GNNs, more surveillance, more variations closed in cluster. Where to insert the physical theory in the model. Example: lake temperature modeling. Reference of theory guideline. We can develop a new classes of hybrid model in which physical based model are combined with machine learning to enable new theory guiding data learning model. Theory use data in prediction. Theory based model limited by the current scientific understanding. Data science model show limited performance within data is underrepresented. Build a foundation of the data science while taking advantage of the domain theory. So this is the different aspects and informations of the data and AI. And if we can implement this kind of data in an effective way, we can understand and we can minimize the things in an effective way. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.